What's up, GSP gang? Hey, before this video start, we have Thor still available. Give me a call, 864-881-1960. A great dog. Has a great on and off switch. You'll see that after the intro. We also have Duchess available. Now, she won't be available for pickup until December. You can take, I'm taking deposits right now. If you put in your deposit, $500, put in your deposit before November, I will be deducting from the total price. Give me a call on that, 864-881-1960. And by call, I'm gonna put it on the screen, I mean text. But you can call me. Give me a call. Give me a call. Let's talk business. If you're watching this and you get in your feelings a lot about me saying random things, don't watch this because I can't deal with softness. I just say my opinion. Now, if it's a fact, I also tell you when it's a fact. But y'all know how I do. Free game.
Me more. Gang, gang, muscle up. Gang, gang, GSP. Gang, gang, GSP. Gang, gang. Welcome to GSP Rotties. I'm riding. 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 Me more. Gang, gang, muscle up. Gang, gang, GSP. Gang, gang, GSP. Gang, gang. Welcome to GSP Rotties. I'm riding. Welcome to GSP Rotties. I'm riding. Welcome to GSP Rotties.
Don't turn around yet. Come on, Smoke. Smoke, come on. Smoke. Get some, Smoke, get some. Good boy, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. All right, Jay, that's it. That's it. That's it. Good boy. Good boy. What's up, gang? I'm out here with the smallest of the bunch. Zoe. Zoe here. Zoe. Come here, girl. Zoe. I don't think Zoe know her name yet. That's it. Oh, and the oldest of the bunch. Even though she's only 3. But check out Dutchess, y'all. Ain't she cute? Isn't she lovely? But yeah. Hey, today we're talking about people that with these 8 to 10 month old puppies. They're big. They're like, oh man, that thing gonna be a monster. Have y'all ever like actually look back, like let's say 10 months later, a year later, and realize, dang, that dog kind of peaked at 8, 9, 10 months. That's what happens with a lot of breeders, y'all. The breeders that have these like oversized puppies, not like born, right? Cause well, hell, born too. Y'all know Elsa was a big ass puppy when she was born. Now she's slim. And people are like, oh man, she didn't. What? Are you crazy? That girl gonna be a monster. She's slow growing just like Dutchess did. And when I say somebody's slow growing, people think that's like that's a knock on them. No, that's what you're supposed to do. That makes sure the dog's healthy. When the dog gets the weight on, the dog has to hit. When the dog starts looking like Dutchess. Dutchess. Sit. Sit. Good girl. When the dog starts looking like Dutchess, she got the hips and muscles to match the weight. And that's how you should be, man. These dogs be so big and bambocious. Look at them. Look at them. Dogs be so big as like puppies, and then they kind of max out, right? You looking like, dang, dog look about the same as it looked at 10 months. And then I hope you guys notice that you can't really, you don't see the dog running around too much. It runs a little bit, but not really. because it was big as hell. The dog was at 8 months. The dog was 120 pounds. That's why. First of all, that 150 pound plus dog don't even supposed to be like that. Period. So the people that brag about the 150 pound plus Rottweiler, do you really have a Rottweiler, or did somebody in Europe mix it with something else, and then kind of like what they do with Frenchies, right? How they made Bully so small, they bred it with a Frenchie, a Bully with a Frenchie, and then bred it back with a Bully, then bred it back with a Bully, then bred it back with a Bully, and then bred it with a Frenchie again, and then go back with a Bully, and back with a Bully, and back with a Bully, and then before you know, oh, it's just a really short Bully, right? And that, like, man, Rottweilers, they can do the same thing, man. So you see those 150 plus 200 pound Rottweilers, but they look goofy, right? They don't look like true Rottweilers. They look something off with them, right? Right? They way too loose in the fur, right? Mind you, think about it. If a dog is 180 pounds and is loose in the fur, what that tells you? What did that tell you off the rip? That tells you that dog may have a little mastiff in it, right? Yes, that's what mastiff, right? Now you can do selective breeding. You can get you a nice size big Rottie, up to 150 pounds. But once you get that 150 plus, those damn short ass dogs are like, every bit of 24 inches, 25 inches, but 160 pounds. So they left and right, like outrageous. That's no, come on, man. You're not stupid. When a dog looks like a big ass linebacker, that dog is like 120 pounds. Y'all might think it's big, but we know, as breeders, we know that dog is like 120 pounds. So the people that have a dog and they say, and they were telling the truth, because some people be lying, and they telling the truth, and they say their dog is 160 pounds. They tell me, I was like, where'd you get it from? And they say, I don't know, Russia, Serbia, whatever. And I'm like, and they're like, I got the pedigree right here, boom. And I look at the pedigree, that pedigree looks just like every single one of those dogs, and all those dogs is 110 to 120 pounds, or we'll give you benefit of that, 110 to 130 pounds, males and females. How come your dog's like 180? Sounds like something been hanging. Somebody's been hanging around the block, if you know what I mean. Papers been hung. Nah, I ain't accusing nobody. It's some quality too. Now, it's some quality too. Just saying, man. Y'all think, mind you, Americans, for the most part, they think just because they don't know, it's the truth. Oh, they got to do this overseas. They got to pass the test. Man, money talks everywhere. Everybody speaks the same language. This is for you people that only buy imports because you think all imports are better and all this stuff. No, don't get me wrong. Thor is a high quality dog, but that's because he come from a high quality breeder, not because where she lives or where he and she stays, because they're who they are, right? Just like Dutchess. Dutchess come from a high quality breeder, not because where he lives, because in general he's a high quality breeder. And that's how it goes. Hell, that dog there from South Carolina. Look at that dog, high quality breeder. My man took some good bloodlines from what he saw, what he looked, put them together and made some magic, man. Same thing with every single one of my dogs, including mine. Look at it, ooh. Definitely including my production. But that's how it works, man. They're high quality breeders. It's not location. The dog come from so what? That dog is retarded. That dog is so and so. That kennel's retarded. That kennel that you refer to right there. But now that kennel right there, I know they both say they live in the same country. That don't mean they the same kennel. Come on now. You better. Oh, also, what I was trying to say, y'all know, money is the same language. It's different kind of money. It's different kind of currencies. But money overall speaks everything. Money makes everything move. Y'all, I don't know why people think, America's pretty. Don't get me wrong, we corrupt like a motherfucker just like everybody else, but it's corrupt everywhere. Especially when that other countries ain't got the money like we got. Like the people, a normal American versus a normal citizen somewhere else. Money's different, right? Money's different. Which is why the shit costs more over here. Which is why they like to sell over here, because shit costs more over here. But, because people pay more over here. I'm gonna say that, I ain't gonna say it costs more. But, like I respect everybody, whether it's from Europe or from the islands, Mexico, Canada, United States. It's good dogs everywhere. I'm just letting you know money talks everywhere. So when you say, don't say, oh, a certain registration requires certain tests to be passed and stuff, because you can slip money in anybody's pocket. How you think a lot of these dogs that y'all don't believe are good quality dogs? Like the dogs where you say, oh, that dog got a smush face, 100% smush face. Okay, that dog gets registered. When that dog gets sent over here, that dog is FCI just like any other dog, any other confirmation dog, any other whatever. That dog is FCI just like any other ones. And you can say, oh, that's a pug waller or not roller or whatever. A lot of times, man, it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's just inbreeding and line breeding, tight line breeding to create what it look. Also though, those make sense. Because basic science tells you when you do a lot of inbreeding, the dog gets smaller. That's why you see these dogs online, but those that scream dogs, they're not that big. They're not that big. they're still either regular size or slightly smaller. Like they might have a muscle, because you build muscle from, I'm gonna put y'all on game, man. All right, inbreeding. When humans inbreed anything, no matter what inbreeds, it shrinks whatever it is. It builds a muscle, like the muscle double stacks, and it shrinks. It does work out where you get muscle, because people like muscle in Rotties, huh? Right? What these line breeds, they get you stuff like this, right? And she's not a tight line breed, but she has a tight line breeding in her DNA, right? Her granddaddy is from a tight line breed. Her granddaddy is from a 2-2. That's a very tight line breed, which is why he was stacked, but I guarantee you he had issues. I guarantee you he had issues. What you do, you double stack it, then you outcross it, clean it up, then you get a Duchess. And that makes sense. Well, first you get a Duchess daddy, but you know, he was a little freaky, but he had issues. But then you get a Duchess. To my thing, it's all pointer. Like it doesn't matter what kind of dog you like, you're gonna like a Duchess. You like a screen, you're gonna like a Duchess. You like a confirmation, you're gonna like a Duchess. It don't matter what you like. She's a thick, righty, got the right head type, and she's a female. Like it's just boom. Same thing with her. She's from a tight line breed. We're gonna cross her, but we ain't gonna take it too far. Hey, stop, girl. But yeah, you see her muscle. This is a puppy here. This is a puppy. This is big. A big puppy. This is what you can get. Now, if you keep doubling down on tight ass line breeds and or you inbreed, you know, stuff like that, it's gonna eventually shorten that dog up. That makes sense in the Rottweiler community. What doesn't make sense is one of those big blocky head dogs that's fucking 7 feet tall and 200 pounds. That doesn't make sense. What did you create? Because you didn't line breed. The line breed wouldn't get you create that. You might get one dog out of that, but if you got a lot of dogs and all your dogs are there, I know what you did. I know what you did. You added some massive in that bloodline, and then you went back. Then you started tightening up. That's when you added some massive, right? So the dog's gonna look funny, but those dogs you just give them away, and the bloodline. I mean, we're gonna hang the papers, and then you're gonna run it. Keep running it back to the same true Rottweiler bloodline, and then you're gonna get something good. That's there where you get that quality, and then you say, okay, now consistency back. But now you got a consistency with the size, because you 4 or 5 generations back, you know, you put that massive in there. Don't get me wrong, Rottweiler were created by massive breeds a long time ago, but they're not massive breeds. A Rottweiler is a medium to large breed. They're not a large to giant breed. Now, you run it back to something that made them, of course you're gonna get a big ass dog, but it's gonna have some flaws. So then you gotta run it back and keep running. And we're not recreating the wheel here. These are Rottweilers, right? If you got a little Finega style, you like a little angulation, you like a little head type, you like colors, you know what I'm saying? You can do that all within selective breeding. You don't have to freaking, you know, pull a whole nother breed into the gene pool. And you can't do that in America, the eyes are on your ass here. I ain't gonna lie. All right, y'all back. Free game. I kind of finished it, but I wanted to just, you know what I'm saying, clear my point up. Look at that boy there. Look at that boy. Shout out to his breeder. That boy is as advertised. And shout out to me when somebody come pick him up. Cause y'all gonna realize he has advertised too. Bro, you better get off your daddy before you get bit. You better get off your daddy before you get bit. Oh, this is daughter daddy right here. Daughter daddy. Get your ass. She ain't never, look. Better get her ass got. Look at her. She looks just like her though. Hold on. Back up. You jump on me. That when you real daddy come involved. Me. But yeah, she's a little thicker, man. A little thicker. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of her and her mama right beside each other. But yeah, her. Got that tape on the ear finally to stay. But yeah, man. 864-881-1960 on Thor. I'm waiting on the deposit. It should be, he said Friday, so y'all just let me know. I mean, you got it till Friday. Let me know. First come, first serve. Now he might go puppy. I don't know yet. All right, Smoke, get off. Anyway, man, yeah. So I just be noticing like, this is an opinion too, y'all. It just dogs be peaking at like 9 to 10 months, and I was like, damn, dog look big as hell. Don't get me wrong. I gloss over too. Like, damn, that dog big as hell. All right, throw that jump in. You better get him. Ooh, this something here. Always wanna. But yeah, I gloss over glaze or whatever they say. What the kids say, glaze. I glaze. Oh shit. Oh shit. Did somebody throw a rock at me? Look at her. They gonna jump through her. But the dogs be like imports though. Don't get me wrong. So they import. So I always, hey, where you get, where do I see the pedigree? Cool. I seen other people with the same pedigree, dogs not as big. Like I was talking about earlier, y'all, when I went on my tangent. But I don't know now. This is what it seems like to me. It seems like the birthdays don't match up. Like Thor's breeder, all her dogs and his dogs, their birthdays match up, right? They look like, when you say 8 months, they look like 8 months. When you say 6, now those other breeders that y'all be getting your dogs from, like I ain't gonna call them out by name, but that's why I'm gonna just letting you know. That's why I ask questions, because I'm like, okay, y'all know who determines the age of a dog, right? The breeder. The breeder says when the dog born. And then those dogs look like they wait by 4 months and say birth. I ain't gonna lie.